I am Rohit Bohra. I am a first-time MLA from Rajakheda in Rajasthan. I have done my schooling from Xavier's Jaipur, did my MBA from R.A. Poddar Institute of Management from Jaipur, and I have contested my last election from Rajakheda. Rajakheda has been with our family from 1957. This is the only constituency in Rajasthan where we don't have a single caste vote of our own, and we've been nurturing this constituency from 57. We have just lost this constituency twice, which has gone out of the family. Otherwise, we've been holding on to this constituency for last 13 times. My grandfather was an MLA, my father was an 8-time MLA, now I am the MLA. See, this is a great initiative which has been done in Mumbai. I feel so good that you meet a lot of people, you exchange your ideas, you are on a common platform, then you have this learning exercise, what other people are doing in the constituency, what other things you can do in the constituency. This is a very good platform, and I think we should have this every year. So it is a learning exercise for us. So we see what others are doing and we can replicate this into our constituency. The biggest challenge that we are facing in our constituency is the water crisis. We have depletion of water. We are near Chambal, but Chambal river doesn't support us on increasing our water table. So, our government has given us 642 crore rupees for making this Kali Tir Yojana, where we'll be lifting water from Chambal, putting it in our dams, and then putting into our perennial rivers, which will ultimately benefit the farmers because the water table of their tube wells will come up, the general water level will come up, so the farmers will be benefited. And see, my constituency, 80% is an agriculture constituency. These people are mostly involved in agriculture, that's their profession. We don't have industries as such over there. So I wanted, that's the biggest challenge that I was facing, was to improve the water crisis. The tender has been done and now the work would be starting in next 1 or 2 months. First election I fought was in 2018. It was a tough election. I was fighting against someone whom I knew very well. We were friends and we were fighting against each other for the first time. It was a good experience because I had nurtured the constituency because of my father being an MLA. So it benefited me to defeat my elder friend who was with us. Now he is no more, but it was a good fight that he had given us. And what I feel is hard work in the end really pays. See, we've got a lot of politicians in Rajasthan whom you can admire. You have our CM, you have our speaker. See, you sit with them, you talk to them, they've got that kind of an experience where we can really understand what political system is all about. How do we carry forward our mission in Rajasthan for the upliftment of the poor, bringing more industries there, getting youth for employment. So it's a very good experience when you learn with these people, the senior most people who are there. You talk to them, you listen to their, and then how you improvise it in your own way. That's very important. If you don't improvise, see, because there's a generation gap which comes in. So you have to improvise your situation in the sense you get to know their experience and then you have to put your mind and soul to it. So how you improvise and put it into the state for the betterment of the country. See, Indian democracy is one of the greatest democracies of the world. You have different states, you have people who speak different languages. We, in Rajasthan, every 50 kilometers we have a different language which comes into it. And then how we bond with each other, that's very important for the country as a whole, state as a whole, and then a district as a whole. Because each district sometimes you find different languages. After every 50 kilometers there is a different language. So basically what I feel is different cultures, different languages, different thoughts, different views of each person, and how we bond as a country, that is one of the greatest part of this democracy. Very difficult. Very difficult with cell phones coming into the our life. All our personal lives have gone for a toss, because we have to respond to each and every phone. That is what your constituent wants, that your MLA should be picking the phone, whether it is 2 o'clock in the morning, whether it is in the afternoon, whether it is in the morning. Everyone wants that his or her phone has to be answered. So it's very difficult, I would say, but still we manage. We take small holidays with the family so that they are also, and we tend to spend the time when we are in Jaipur with the family so that they also don't feel bad about it. My biggest strength is to work with people, to be with people, to listen to their grievances for 8 to 9 hours a day, to be visiting all the villages. And I would say in the last, hard work is the only solution to this issue. There is nothing that you can do. Without hard work, you can't do anything. For at least 1 or 2 times when you are being elected, your hard work really pays, and then it gives you dividend in the last, because then you can understand the constituency very well. Once you are working very hard, once you are visiting each and every village, each and every panchayat, then you really know what their issues are, and then you can address those issues in a times to come. See, the youth of today, you have to be really cool, I would say, in their own language. Really cool. Really, you have to really work hard if you really want to join politics. There are a lot of hardships which come into politics. You have to really face them to come up. And you have to be really very, very hardworking if you really want to come up in politics. It's not an easy game.